quality, the level of detail that they could actually apply into the model is amazing, knowing that this was not coming from a machine at all. So that's what ModelWorks is about. We can custom make models using your photos. Hey guys, it's John here with ModelWorks Direct, and I'm here with...
I'm Lincoln.
And he is a master model builder, model maker rather, not for 10 years, not for 20, not for 30, but 30 plus years, Sir Lincoln has been making models. And what we're gonna do today, sir, is we're gonna show and compare our custom handmade models versus die-cast models. Is that correct, sir?
Yes.
Okay. So what we have here is a custom car model, specifically a Jeep Wrangler. And so this was handmade, correct?
Yeah, it's a handmade.
Okay.
Made out of wood.
Okay. And I'm looking at the model here, and there's a bunch of little parts that hard to believe that it was actually handmade, as you can see here. So is that what ModelWorks specializes in as far as small details?
Yes.
Okay. So now, in comparison to a die-cast, sir, you won't get that type of detail or that level of detail.
Exactly.
Okay. Now that one right here, sir, that's a die-cast, correct?
Yeah, this was my collections a long time ago.
Okay.
As you can see, it's made of it's metal. It's a die-cast car model.
Okay.
And there's no difference between the die-cast model and the wood model. They are both smooth and both shiny. But only thing that makes difference was you can see they both have windshield wipers.
Okay.
But this one thing smoothly, not much on the detail. Unlike this one, if you turn around on the side, you can see hinges and all small details.
Oh, I see that. That's very nice. Yeah, the small details.
Yeah. And on this model, you can choose from 10-inch to 12-inch up to 24 inches based on your requirement. On this die-cast model, it's being manufactured only for 1:18 scale. So that means you don't have the opportunity to order bigger or smaller car that would fit for you.
Oh, okay.
That's why ModelWorks Direct is aiming to get a customized car model based on your requirement.
That's good to know, because a lot of people, when they request models, don't actually know the actual scale as far as what it relates to in inches. So we just, we'll simplify it for them. You want a model, how big do you want the model? Let's just say you want it for 12 inches, no problem. We can make that happen for you, and everything will be in proportion to the actual, based on the actual length they are actually requesting.
Yeah, actually, you're gonna you can see in the front. Take a look on the headlights. Do they have a difference? They're almost the same, right?
Almost the same. That's correct, sir.
Please I just want to remind you, these are being casted using bigger machines to provide good quality die-cast model. ModelWorks, we build models with our bare hands using our technology and our experience of 30 years. That's why ModelWorks makes everything happen.
Yes, it's hard to believe that the level of detail here was actually made by hand, by scratch, by our master artisans, versus something that was prefabricated, actually made from, I'm pretty sure, a machine. And I mean, the difference, the quality, the level of detail that they could actually apply into the model is amazing, knowing that this was not coming from a machine at all. So that's what ModelWorks is about. We can custom make models using your photos and a few other things, but primarily of your photos. And like this is something that was sentimental to one of our valued customers. And so we went out of our way to actually make sure that we delivered when it came to a quality product, and ModelWorks will actually deliver that quality product for you.
You can zoom on the camera so that they can see what are the difference between the die-cast and wood model. Even on the rims, you can see the rims are just exactly how it looks like on the real one.
Look at the treads on the tires. Look, if you can see the treads on the tires, this is amazing. I mean,
Yeah.
look at just the detail in there.
It's really amazing.
Yeah. When it comes to custom car models, custom wooden car models, Model Works is on the top. I could say that just looking at this right here. And having a team of like Sir Lincoln over 30 plus years in the business, you can't go wrong. You can't go wrong. You just can't. As you see here today.
On the other topic is what we have here. This one is a die cast.
Okay.
And it's because it's die cast and it's very tiny. They can no longer cast these small things like this 50 caliber. They can no longer put that on the casting because it's gonna break their mold. Because I understand how they make things on molding. So what I did is I bought this small tiny little car and then just add the 50 caliber on it.
Okay, so you actually fabricated that into that die-cast model. Okay.
Yeah.
And for those who's not really familiar with the scale sizes, I believe that's about a 164 or 172, correct?
Correct.
Okay, that's roughly about looks about 2 inches maybe?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's about 2 inches.
Maybe about 2 inches. So roughly about a 172, 164. And they were not able to fabricate the artillery gun in the back. And so of course our master model builder of 30 plus years was able to fabricate that onto the die-cast model in itself. And so when it comes to die-cast models, so if a customer were to request a die-cast model, we can actually modify it.
Yeah, we can actually modify it. Anything you want, we can easily modify it as long as it is on the external.
Okay.
For example, the tires, the antennas, those are so easy to modify.
Okay, so if a customer, let's just say, opted for a die-cast model, but didn't want the rims that's on the die-cast, we can actually change it out and put the tires they actually want in the rims?
Yeah, exactly.
Model Works for you. But you said external. So what about the interior? Is that something that...
No, it's case-to-case basis.
Oh, okay.
There are some cars that's so easy to remove the interior and replace it with your specification.
Okay.
But there are some that, like this one, if you're able to get all the interiors on the inside, it's going to be hard because you gotta break all the parts inside. So, which is not convenient for us to do. Okay,
so when it comes to die-cast model modifications, unfortunately, because it's prefabricated and accessibility to the interior it can be issues. So we're limited to the modification of the interior itself. However, when it comes to the exterior of the die-cast, we can actually modify, add a license plate, change out the rims and the tires. You want some chrome, we can make that happen. So white wall tires, we can make that happen too as well on a die-cast. But internal or interior-wise, we're limited to what we can actually do when it comes to modification because of the fact that it's prefabricated. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay, good to know. That's good to know, sir.
Okay.
Yeah. Hey guys, I hope you like this video with our master model builder, Sir Lincoln. 30 plus years in the business, explained to us the difference between die-cast models versus custom wooden models and the amount of detail versus the die-cast versus the custom wooden model. Now sir, I appreciate you explaining to us the difference and the limitations as far as what we can and cannot do when it comes to die-cast versus a custom wooden model in which we can actually customize it from the inside out.
Okay.
Appreciate
No
it.
problem.
And this is John from Model Works Direct. If you can think it,
We can build it.
Model Works Direct. I'm out.